Welcome back to Color Class. I'm Sarah.
I'm Lucinda.
And today's video, we are going to be looking at the classic button down, button up.
Well, it's more, in my generation, we called them work shirts.
Work shirt?
That
okay.
chambray shirt.
Yes, like the oversized
they
pinstripes.
they don't really button them down. Now there's an Oxford shirt that you think of like on every campus in America the frat boys wear.
I don't think
in my generation,
yes.
The frat boys wore the Oxford button down.
Yes.
But that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about the traditional kind of work shirt deal. And I don't know what you younger people call them.
I don't know either.
But they're chambray. The fabric is chambray. They're chambray cloth. And, they're kind of in the denim color family. Mm-hmm. So you wear them with jeans.
This is chambray fabric? I didn't know that. Okay.
Yes.
I thought chambray was like more denim.
No.
Oh, okay.
Denim is denim, and chambray is that lighter color, the work shirt. Now, some of these that are part of the styling are just plain blue shirts.
I was going to say, because I thought for some reason in my head, I thought chambray was like that material that was closer to denim. But okay. So these boyfriend style shirts. Now, they are very trendy. I just pulled up a Who What Wear article, and they're talking about how to use these shirts and style them. And I'm thinking, all right, so lights got this easy. Good for you. Cools, you got this easy too. So deeps, warms, softs, and clears. We want to make some adjustments to this shirt, this Oxford shirt that we're talking about. Now, I pulled some ideas to showcase what we could do to make some of these adjustments.
I like them.
Now, I'm going to go, since we already know lights, you can wear this pretty easily. If we go to the opposite side of the spectrum, a deep, somebody who is deep. I love the idea of putting the blazer over it. What do you think?
I like it.
Because you bring in that depth, it's now matching. And if you notice, her shirt is a little bit richer in color. Remember,
more intense, yeah.
Deeps can have richer color tops. They can wear deeper, richer colors. And this is about a medium. It's a little bit lighter than a medium, I guess. But pairing it with the deeper blazer works really well to help deepen the overall look.
And one thing I want to point out, we've got the light shirt with a white t-shirt. When you're layering, your colors are color plus color. So if you're wearing a white t-shirt with a light colored blue shirt, that creates a blend that becomes lighter in general.
Right.
They meld together. And what Sarah's describing for the deeps is the same thing. A deep blazer over a lighter shirt. They meld together and work for the deep.
Now, we've talked about light, deep, and we talked to cools could wear this trend really easily. I want to talk about warms. Okay. So if you are warm, I love the layering of the sweater on top, bringing in that warmth. Now, I brought a couple examples. I know the second girl, she doesn't have the blue Oxford shirt, but you can see how much warmth is in that sweater that's over top of it. And I love the pairing because it brings in that warmth. It breaks it up. If you were able to find, something that is a little bit of a tealer blue, that would be perfect as well. But you can see we now added warmth to the overall look. She has her purse too, a crossbody purse. So that's bringing in warmth again here. All of these girls are wearing glasses because a lot of them are wearing the shades outside their season. That is my biggest trick. Wear glasses. Wear those big sunnies because that, again, breaks it up as well. And then lastly, I wanted to showcase this. What happens if we shift the same shirt we talked about earlier, melding it with a deeper shirt? Do you see how much richness comes back into this?
Well, and what I see is, and we couldn't change her hair, obviously, but a light could wear this look on the left, whereas a deep could wear the look on the right.
Exactly.
And it's practically the same thing.
Right.
But you make an adjustment in your layer. Doesn't have to be the outer layer. It could be the inner layer. And suddenly they mix together in your mind's eye, because they do.
Right.
And that honors your dominant characteristic.
Now, one thing we did leave out, clears. If you are able to find a blue that is more intense with that pinstripe, that brings clarity. So if you find more of a pinstripe that is really intense, not the softer light blue mixed with the white, because remember, melding that together, it becomes a very light blue. But if we can find some more intense blues, again, darkening your undershirt, creating crisper colors with it.
And as a clear, never underestimate the power of pure whites.
Yes.
So if you pop on a pure white t-shirt and then you layer on your
Something
intensity,
a little bit, richer, a richer blue.
because it's all about that point. For you clears, it's a light point and a black point, a white point, a black point, or a light point and a deep point. And you want to stretch those as far apart as you can. And that's the way you do it. Never underestimate a crisp white shirt.
Now, I am going to link all of these articles down below where I was pulling images. So if you really like anyone's outfit, I'll have it in the description below. But these are just some tips and tricks on how to wear this kind of classic blue, especially for the summertime coming up.
Yeah, that's going to be nice.
I'm thinking, how am I going to be able to wear this kind of blue button up? But
well, I've already seen you doing it with a sweater. This sweater would be perfection on top of either a blue t-shirt or one of the chambray shirts.
Yeah, just trying to bring in something a little bit warmer or pulling my hair back. Remember, I do have a neutral to cool leaning undertone or overtone for right now without my faux tan. I need to go wipe that back on. Next video, you will see me nice and bronze.
We should do a video on the tips for a nice streak-free faux tan.
I haven't fully figured it out. I'm going to be
Oh,
honest.
I have. I know it. Here's the thing. Those little foam gloves. I'm sorry I'm going off topic.
I have them. I still get the streaks.
Mousse. Self-tanning mousse.
I recommended the mousse that we
Yes. Self-tanning mousse with those little things. And do it. Make sure you exfoliate before you self-tan and do it when you're wet.
I still haven't found the perfect.
I think your skin might be dry. Because generally that's why you would get streaky with all these precautions is because you haven't fully moisturized the night before.
I mean, I moisturize. I am a glazed donut when I put my tanner on. So I need if you guys have any tips as well, leave them down below.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And then we can talk because I don't seem to have any trouble getting a night. Well,
what am I doing wrong?
We'll do a show.
Right.
We'll do some experiments about where we might go wrong or we might go right or whatever.
And if you are somebody who is self-tanning and you go from cool to warm and you're wearing a light blue shirt, that light blue shirt might not be in harmony, so you might have to bring in some mixed metals, jewelry. Ooh, trying to bring that warmth of your skin tone.
Like mixing like a gold and a silver, like a bangles or whatever.
Yes, if you mixing those metals is another way to bring warmth back into this cool style. So, again, off a topic, but
and if you're on Patreon, post pictures because we love to see your pictures, how you solve these issues, and we get some good ones. So, you guys, the challenge for today is go out, look at this trend, embrace it, and tell us how you conquer it.
So thank you for being here today. If you need to reach us at all, our socials, our website, all of the links are down below in the description. We'd love to have you on Patreon. Lastly, if you would like to help us here on YouTube, like, comment, share, and subscribing will do that. So thank you for joining us. I'm Sarah.
I'm Lucinda.
This has been another color class, and we'll see you in our next video.